If you have a case pending with USCIS, you might want to listen up because your case could take longer. So ever since this administration started, morale over at USCIS, the government agency that gives benefits, has just been dramatically low. Let me spin a yarn really quick. So I went over to a marriage-based green card interview where the beneficiary, the person that was going to receive the green card, had a tiny crime on their record, something inconsequential, was really not a big deal. They go through the interview, it should have been approved, but the officer, who, mind you, looked like droopy, he was just really sad. He was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna send it to my supervisor. It should get approved, but I can't make any promises. And I was just like, oh, why? Because of the crime on their record? Because please, no, that's not a deportable offense at all. Shouldn't have any impact. And they literally said, I know, under any other administration, you sure, but they're not even following the rules this time around. And it's true, they kind of aren't, which is why it's so important to have an immigration attorney, because even if Trump himself isn't following the laws, all his lackeys, every government worker still has to, because there are still consequences for them. So if your case has any complication, please get an immigration attorney. But not only is morale low over with USCIS, they now have to do a bunch of things that make it more inefficient. For example, now every marriage-based green card case has to have an interview. And before they were just getting waived, which made things speed up a lot faster. And now they drop this with 200,000 USCIS staff being asked to retire or be fired. And you know what the most ridiculous thing there is? USCIS is completely self-funded. They get very, very little of their funds from Congress for the most part. It all comes from the USCIS filing fees. So this isn't a Doge thing. This isn't to reduce inefficiency or no. They just want to get rid of any immigration in general. So right now, there's a lot of people wondering if now is a good time to be filing any application with USCIS. If you don't have any other form of obtaining legal status, then my philosophy is it's better to have something pending with USCIS and it take a long time than to not have something pending.